Hey everybody, today I'm going to tell you about something that's going to help you sell more business, help you make more money, and help you draw in and successfully gain more customers. All right, so it's kind of getting packed in here, man. It's cold outside. You know, I hate when it's cold outside, but so I wanted to hop in here like I always do. I wanted to show you the current conditions at our shop. I don't know if you can see it, but yes, that white stuff over there, some snow. Our machine, our skidster, was frozen up this morning. Not cool. I hate the snow. But, so while we're sharing some more information, we're doing some different things. I just want to hop in here and say, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. This is the perfect time. You can get in the beginning of the video and you can be subscribed before you even get to the end. We're gonna keep making awesome videos. We're gonna keep doing big things. We're gonna keep showing you the ridiculous stuff we do that other people think we shouldn't be able to do. Okay, let's get back into this. Let's learn some stuff. Okay, so you're asking yourself, what is it? What is it that I'm gonna say right now that's actually gonna help you close these sales, that's gonna make people more willing to jump on board with you? It is so simple. We have just started testing it, and I'm telling you, I feel it in my gut that I know it's gonna work. I've always wanted to do it, and we're already starting to see it actually work. So first off, we're gonna go over what it is, why we would do it, and how we do it. So, for all of this time, I know I'm keeping you waiting and you're wanting to hear what it is. For all of this time, we have been wanting to go to a ABC pricing, option pricing, multiple level pricing. I've wanted to do it forever. I've heard other service people talk about it. I've heard HVAC companies talk about it. I've always said, no, it can't be done. I've said that with so many things. Guys, stop saying no, that stuff cannot be done. It is so ridiculous. I used to say you couldn't measure, you couldn't use lot measurements with GPS to price mowing. You can, and you can be successful at it. You can be profitable. You can do it for fertilizer. You can do it for everything. Like, thinking outside the box. I was this way with the ABC pricing, the option, the levels of pricing. I was always like, how do you do that for mowing? How do you do that for fertilizer? How do you do that for fall cleanups? So that is what this whole thing is going to be about. At boot camp, Cardone Sales Boot Camp, they talked about this. You've got to have options. You've got to have options so your customers can have selections. Customers want choices. You know, I know customers are going to go pricing 3 different companies anyway, but don't you think they'd be a lot less likely to go to 3 different companies if they had 3 or 4 different options with you for that same service? So now they're not just stuck with the highest of the high, the lowest of the low. They can see and feel the benefits of all these different spots. What do you think that would mean to your business? How would this look? How would you do this? Well, if I haven't said it already, and since I'm getting so excited about this, I can barely remember, but we are starting this with fall cleanups. If you watched our last video, that was a link for that was actually made to go in our estimate. I know it's gonna be on Facebook and it's gonna be on everything else, but that was meant to go in our estimate form.
Okay, so I wanted to show you a little bit about how these forms work for us, what that looks like, how these estimates, I should say, work for us, what that looks like. Service Autopilot allows us to do some awesome stuff. So after you get your email, which looks fantastic, this is the document you get. It lays everything out for you. Has a link to our terms of service right here. And then as you kind of go down this line, it allows you to, you can click on these videos and just start listening. So that's going to help expand on the service, help close them on the service, because they know more about it. They're getting educated about it. They know exactly what you're going to do. Amazing way to show them what's going on. And then here is, like we said, the 3 levels of service. The other thing I love about Service Autopilot is you can literally unclick, click it, you pick. This is like a buffet that you pick your services from. And then down at the bottom, You click here to sign. And that's all you have to do. And done. That's how you accept an estimate on Service Autopilot, and that's what we think those videos will do, and also the multiple service selection. Awesome thing that we're really excited about.
So people will see that and they'll understand why we did it, and we'll put names to faces easier and quicker with our business. But so we're starting this in fall cleanup. Now, the second thing, we talked about what it is, and now we're going to talk about why. And I've even said a little bit of the why. But we're going to dig deeper into this. When you go out and you look for something, you shop for something, and you look at TVs, computers, cell phones. I'm shooting this video on an iPhone X right now. When I looked at this iPhone X, there was an iPhone X, don't quote me on these if you know, I'm just guessing, but there was an iPhone X 256 megabyte or 256 gigs. Then there was an iPhone X 62 gigs or whatever the number is. Now that's not 3 options, but it's 2 options, because not everybody's going to want that top most expensive option. Not everybody's going to want the middle one. Some people are going to want the cheapest option. And you know, I see all these things of companies talking about, well, they want half the price, so we'll give them half the job. Exactly. In a fall cleanup. If they want half the price, we're going to just mulch the leaves. We're going to blow out all the beds. We're not going to haul anything away. We're just going to mulch the leaves up the best we can. It's going to be said in there that this is exactly what we're going to do in the estimate document. We're going to educate some people that, hey, you've got a ton of leaves. There's going to be a fair amount of crumbs left over. It's not going to, it's not going to look the best, but it's going to be very, very cost effective compared to clearing your whole lawn. People want different options. People want different pricing points. Like I keep hitting on, people going out and pricing different companies, just like the phone idea. There's those 2 different price points. Well, why do you think people want to price different companies? Or Scooters Lawn Care. Maybe people want to know, I only offer them this one thing, and they want to go shop so they can see what the other things are. Plus, they get to hear other service benefits or disadvantages, and it kind of helps educate them along the way and make sure they're making a clear choice. Because we're doing one thing only, we're solving problems. If you're not out there trying to solve problems for customers, give them options to help them solve their problems, make their problems easier for them to solve when using you, because it's easier when there's options with you, because now they don't have to go look for options. It would be even better if you knew a lot of your market's pricing, and you could tell them this is what company B charges, this is what company A charges. But with this being said, that is why you would do it. The options are going to help sell people. It's going to help get them in the right price point. You're going to be able to work them up the sale or down the sale, because not everyone needs the same thing. You don't wear the same shoe size as I do. I don't wear the same pant size as you do. Everyone is different, and everyone needs to be treated that way, and this is going to help that. So, the third thing, how do you do it? Well, I know you've been listening, and I know that this is pretty clear. You're probably going to understand how it's done, but let's dig a little deeper into that. What are some of the ways this can be done? So, fall cleanups. The ways we're going to do it are, option A is going to be, we're going to blow out your beds and we're going to mulch all of your leaves the best we possibly can. So, we won't even have to haul anything away. We can do this faster at less cost. And it's not that it's not a quality job if the customer is educated about what it's going to be, and then we can go out there and do that. And we can still do it at the hourly rate that keeps us in business and keeps us doing well. Plus, it allows us to get more of these jobs. Then we could do it at option B, option 2, whatever you want to call it, level 2, good, better, best, better level. We're going to go out, we're going to blow and clear the entire lawn, beds, everything. We're going to get it all collected, and we're going to haul it all away. Now, I know that's standard for a lot of people, but what we were doing before, which we're going to call our option 3, we were going out with backpack blowers. I've got them right over here. The biggest blowers we can get or close to it. And we were covering every little inch of ground, trying to make it perfect and saying, man, we have the best fall cleanups in the world. And I know a couple of you guys, and if you're doing it, because I'm kicking myself in the butt for doing it too, you were always telling yourself, yeah, but we do the best work, and that's why we're going to keep getting so many jobs. I know when we did these awesome jobs, people didn't complain about the high prices. But how many people said no because it was $100 more, twice the price of somebody else that was just going to do a lower level service? And that doesn't mean that they weren't doing a good job necessarily. If we drop them down in the service, that doesn't mean it's not good. That's what that customer wanted. They didn't need it to be spotless. Their lawn didn't, in their eyes, deserve for us to spend that much time on it. So our option 3 best creme de la creme pricing is going to be, we go out there, we clean your lawn. 100% loose leaf removal, guaranteed while on site. This is what we're always doing. We're going over with a blower and thinking how good we're doing, getting every little chip and a little piece and just making it spotless and beautiful. Getting upset when a leaf fell from the tree and hit the ground. You know, that level of service. And I'm mad now that not everybody wants that. And everybody needs to realize that people need options. So the other how, we're thinking how to do that. So now I'm thinking about how do we do it in fertilizer, because it's already looking like it's working for our leaf cleanups. Well, we do 6 rounds. Maybe we should offer, even though I've always been against it, offer 5 rounds. And then the thing I've always been against, 5 rounds without grub. Now, all you have to do is have your documentation right and make sure that people know when they get grub damage. That's not on you, but that is a cost savings that could get more people in the front door, and you could still provide them with your service. And maybe they've never had that from anybody else. Maybe they don't want that. Maybe they've never had grubs, you know. So what's wrong with giving them different levels? So in landscaping, how does this look in a landscape project? Especially if you spend a lot of time on a design. So your design could have everything in it. It could be the option 3. Well, your lowest option, your most cost-effective option could be what they wanted with the most cost-effective material. The middle of the road could be what you're ideally going to sell. It could be exactly what they wanted with no fluff. And by fluff, I don't mean overcharging someone. I mean no real cool stuff. You know, on a pool, no lighted multicolor water jets. Landscape lighting you can control with your phone and change color on from your couch. You know, none of that in this option 2. But then the option 3, the most expensive, the best, could be all of that stuff. The coolest pool, the most expensive pavers, the nicest sealer, the nicest wood for the pergola, the nicest landscape lights that have all the Wi-Fi technology and ability to do this, that, and the other. I mean, they get it all. So maybe that's what that can look like. And maybe you only show them the design that's got it all. And then you can bring them down and you've got all the pricing. You've got the 3 different levels of pricing right there. And you can say, hey, you know, in our landscape design program, I can turn off a layer and I can take away one of the things I don't want to show them. So I could have it all ready to present, have the 3 layers in the design, and have it 3 clicks away from giving them 3 different stages. I could work them up or work them down. I would suggest start them at the top and pull them down the ladder. But the options, man, when you wrap your mind around it, I was so close-minded for so long. It's not that hard. There's different ways to do this. There's ways to make this work, and we need to be creative. There's nothing wrong with giving these customers options and making it easier for them. For so long, I was stuck on, we have the best service, this is our one option, this is all you're gonna get, and that's what it is, and if you wanna do business with us, that's the price. This is a different thing. This is not discounting service. This is levels of services that can be performed, making the same money you do on anything else. They're just a different level of service. So, Now that you've watched this, what do you think about this? How could you apply this in your business? Are you already doing it? Did you hear this? Is this going to be huge for you? I mean, what is it? Guys, leave comments. Let me know what you think. This is something that I really truly feel is going to change this, along with a ton of the new marketing and wild things we're about to start doing. I'm excited to share more with you guys. I love getting this opportunity to get on here and make a video and share some of our newer ideas. But if you got questions about how we're doing it and how we're going up and down in these, if you've got ideas on how you've been doing it for 5 years and this is old news, leave it in the comments. Guys, comment below. Please like and subscribe. Also, hit the little bell so you get reminders when some more information that could be useful to your business comes up. Guys, if you stuck around this long, good job. Thanks for watching. I appreciate every second you guys give to just watching my channel. Have a good one, guys.